I'm 11 years old. It's 8 p.m. at night. I'm sitting with my mom in our Somali traditional house called Mudul. Mudul is a house that is made of mud, cow dung, and thatched roof. I had my dinner. Suddenly, I hear voices of men. I beeped at the door. They were elders. They look important. They were talking to my dad. I don't know what they were saying. Later, when they left, my dad came in. They're telling me to give them my boys to go and fight against Darod. I refused, he said. The next day, at 5 a.m., before the sun set, there was this huge sound, huge and horrible. It's near to my house. I thought that I was dreaming. Did you hear that? My mom said. We all ran out. It was the sound of a bomb. It was very dark. My mom had a flashlight. Everything was scattered. We didn't know what it was. She flashed. We saw dead bodies of our animals. She ran to the cattle yard, calling, Adikadir, Adirizak. There was no answer. Suddenly, I heard her crying. They killed them. They killed them. Who is going to help us? You could have allowed the boys to go and fight against them. I ran towards her, and there they are, the bodies of my 2 brothers. I have 7 brothers. 2 died in the bomb. 2 were kidnapped. 3 escaped. When the sun rised, people came to condole us. One of our neighbors came to my mom and said, I'm very sorry. It's the Hawiye. They were angry because you refused to give them your boys. The war was between Hawiye and Darod. Hawiye and Darod are the 2 big ethnicities in Somalia. I'm from Hawiye, and it's Hawiye who attacked us. That night, we didn't sleep there. We left and went to another village where my aunt stays. After 2 nights, we heard that the Darod are coming to attack there. We had no option but to flee. We walked for 3 nights, days and nights, surviving on water and sour milk. Children and women were walking. Some were dying on the way. On the 3rd day, we reached at the border of Kenya and Somalia. We were not allowed to go and cross the border during daytime. We waited until night, then we crossed. And that's when my journey started. 15 years later, I'm in a refugee camp called Nakivale in western Uganda. This camp had over 50 to 60,000 refugees from different countries. I'm nominated as a chairperson for 8,000 Somalis. I help women negotiate clean water, mediate when there's conflicts, and help other new arrivals. Now, I'm here welcoming new arrivals from Congo. I was trained as a nursing assistant. I insert cannulas, provide fluids to refugees who had walked long distance as I did when I was a child. I deliver children. I delivered many babies. 24 years later, I'm relocated in Lowell, chasing my dreams as a nurse, working as a CNA, helping my children with their homework, driving, and I'm happy. Thank you.